The lion just caught a pig, but the hunting dog suddenly appeared and robbed it. This is really bold. This lion is digging hard at the entrance of the pigsty. It can be seen that this is not a coincidence. Although it is very hard, the kung fu is not without a new person. The lion really dug the pig out. Good guy, I really didn't expect the lion to have this method. He is indeed the top hunter on the prairie. The pig at this time is not difficult for him to pinch. This guy's strength is also very big. If it is a lion with a smaller body shape, it is really not that simple to get the pig. But this lion is an old oil bar at first glance. It took the pig a long time to get used to it. So experienced, it seems that it has caught a lot of piglets. But the good news is not long. At this time, a hunting dog suddenly appeared not far away. This is really a big scene. The lion is depressed. As long as this guy comes, it's not a good thing. At this time, the hunting dog looked around, and there was no other lion. It's really hard to break through the iron shoes and get all the secrets. It is said that the hunting dog rushed over directly and bit the oil bar. The lion is helpless, and the hunting dog is too shameless. It's just a fight. There is no way. This is the routine of the hunting dog. The lion also wants to grab the prey back, but his strength is equivalent to that of the hunting dog. It can't be pulled over at all, and it can only be so strong. After a fierce struggle, the lion was also tired and exhausted. In the end, there was no choice but to admit that he was timid. What can be done? Sharing prey with a hunting dog is his only choice. That's it. The lion and the hunting dog enjoyed the big meal together. This hunting leopard lay on months on the ground. To be honest, it's not possible for him to starve to death. The leopard is the nightmare of small and medium-sized cats and animals on the grassland. Cats are also one of the cats and animals that the leopard kills more. The two bodies cannot be compared. The size of the leopard and the cat are not the same. And the leopard is good at stealing. Pregnancy, mental illness, temper tantrums. Jealousy is the label of the leopard. What is the reason for the leopard to become like this? Will it let him stretch his claws like a cat again and again? Just like on the African prairie, the leopard and the lion survival environment are almost overlapping. Where there is a leopard, there is a lion. The lion is far higher than the leopard in the food chain. And the lion often attacks the leopard in order to eliminate its competitors. Under great pressure, where there is a lion, the leopard dare not walk in vain. It often rests on the tree or eats. Be careful when hunting around the mainland. But even if the leopard is so timid, sometimes the lion will be caught and attacked and die. What is timidity? Even if you live to the age of 60, cultivation is high and Tao is deep. It still clings to your 7 inches with one hand. Let you move. This is called one thing after another. The little Mijo leopard rushed over instantly. Caught the chrysanthemum. Really not hesitating. Let's take a look at the picture of the Mijo leopard. Hunting in the water. He found a chrysanthemum not far from the front. While he was not prepared, he just threw it over. The chrysanthemum is simply not prepared at all. Directly caught by the Mijo leopard. And the Mijo leopard is still fighting with the chrysanthemum. In the water, this method is not good. At this time, the chrysanthemum is still struggling, but under the strong bite force of the Mijo leopard. But there is no effect. After a fight, the chrysanthemum has no resistance. I can only let the Mijo leopard think. Just see the chrysanthemum biting the neck of the chrysanthemum. The most effective way to hunt is to lock the throat. Other cats and animals also deeply understand this principle. Even if you catch a fish, you have to bite the neck first. This will make the prey suffocate faster. In order to avoid running away, let's look down. How did the chrysanthemum hunt on the land? An unlucky chrysanthemum actually ran to the shore. This is definitely a good opportunity for the little Mijo leopard because he is just practicing hunting under the care of his mother. I won't worry about the chrysanthemum. At this time, the chrysanthemum seems to be very flustered. But the next moment, the little Mijo leopard came straight over. Good guy. It's really about to be cruel. I don't hesitate at all. There is indeed a top hunter style. Just like this, the little Mijo leopard was under the supervision of his mother, successfully completed the first perfect hunting. Marsili is the true ring of the tiger, because during his last 3 births, his partner is always unwilling to leave. This is not normal. The tiger usually leaves after mating. After all, there are many tigers under the Tiger King. He needs to patrol the territory of all the wives, and Marsili wants to keep the Tiger King, often at the cost of sharing prey. Let the Tiger King yearn for death, so that his children can get the most powerful protection. Although other mother tigers will also have this behavior, but Marsili seems to be the best at this. Maybe it's because the Tiger King was raised by him, his last 3 children's father. They are not the same poor tiger. to put it bluntly. Because of lack of exercise, can't stand the challenges of other tigers. It's been about 2 years that the Tiger King has been turned over by his opponent. The interesting thing is, Marceli's last tiger has 3, and they're all porpoises. It's like a reenactment of Marceli's childhood. It's probably one of his daughters. One of them is a tiger, especially like Marceli when he was a kid. He is cunning. A pitiful look. Showed off his ambition to seize power. Before that, he first has to worship his 2 sisters. His first choice is the younger sister with a weak body. He looked at his country for the last time. Left this rich territory. The action began to become secretive, because you need to avoid other tigers. Otherwise, it is very likely to be bitten to death as an intruder. 2011. Marceli has lost all his dog teeth after leaving the beautiful lake. He also learned to adapt to a new lifestyle. Because there is no dog teeth. Plus, there are very few prey here. Hunting becomes extremely difficult. Every time the hunt is successful, Marceli is always reluctant to leave, but protecting the food you get is very risky. There is a tiger that is also lost. Always wandering in this area. Watching this tiger keep getting closer. Marceli scared his neck and ears, his hard-earned food being taken away. Marceli is afraid of his heart. The last stubbornness turns into a battle. This is the last video of Marceli. He is already 20 years old at this time. Equivalent to the 100-year-old high spirits of humans. In the face of a serious civil war, walking for him has become a challenge. In the long-term torture of illness, Marceli became weak. Years for us is a youth. It's a wonderful life for him. The late years of Marceli. I spent it under the care of the security personnel. So it became the longest existence of the wild tiger. In our eyes. He walks very peacefully. But think carefully. Peace and quiet may also be a kind of unease. One day we may be like him. Lying in a cold nursing home. The most beloved people are not around. Looking at the photos of their childhood on the phone. Suddenly tears flowed out of the smile. The miserable picture flashed in the brain. Walk very peacefully in the eyes of others. At this time, think of that sentence. Peace and quiet may also be a kind of unease. This kind of suicide is not accidental, but appeared on a large scale in Europe. Suicide after suicide, the internal organs and blood will fight everywhere. At the same time, it causes panic among the local people. Is this caused by the virus? If so, will this virus spread? In order to find out the cause of suicide, the research group was also specially established that year. Through research, almost all suicide deaths are male. And this kind of large-scale suicide generally appears at the time of death. Can't you find an object to revenge society? Another discovery inspired the research group. There is a hole in the stomach of the suicide. That is to say, this kind of animal. There will be a kind of poison on the skin. Generally, the martyrs will not take risks. The holes in the stomach show that they are attacking them. Should be a kind of bird. Only birds have this kind of pierce attack effect. And at the scene of suicide, all the dead are missing a part of the internal organs. Don't think about it. It's definitely not the waist, but the liver of the dead. That is, there is a bird. Will tear the belly of the dead, then ate their liver. The research group soon locked the criminal suspect bird. He is a smart crow. Will the loss of liver explode? Actually not. The reason is that when the crow takes the liver, accidentally or the lung of the cicada, when the cicada is breathing, the air will leak into the stomach. When the stomach is bulging, the internal organs will block the wound on the stomach. This causes more and more air in the stomach, and cause the phenomenon of suicide. There must be someone asking, why are the ones who are self-destructing male? Because of the mating season. The male is afraid of the female on the back. So this kind of thing is the male priority. Does he look like a creature in a horror movie? Cicadas are actually the original shape of the creature. You think of, the era they appeared was earlier than dinosaurs, but in the past 3.5 billion years, cicadas have basically not changed. Although the mouth of this thing looks a little scary, but his lifestyle is even scarier. They will look for some fish or wild animals, then put a windmill on them. The kind that doesn't pay for the car and has to rob. The mouth that looks like a hole is only absorbed by the animal. Their teeth are made of collagen. It's about the same as our nails. Once they are absorbed, this thing will quickly bite the animals that are absorbed. Use that bite to peel off the skin of the prey. Then the blood of the prey is absorbed crazily. The owner has no way to get rid of them. All resistance is hard work. In this process, cicadas also have mold in their mouths. This kind of mold, to put it bluntly, is anti-pigment. The wound of the owner cannot be healed. In this way, the blood will flow into the mouth of the cicada. The owner who is targeted usually die because of too much loss of blood. But don't expect that the cicada will feel guilty when the owner's blood runs out. Also lost its use value. The cicada will immediately look for the next victim. However, not all cicadas are. Some cicadas are still carnivores. They will use their teeth as fire. quickly tear the meat of the owner and eat it. In the end, the owner will only have one bone left. Is this rat bald? Not. They are called cacti. They are born with no hair. The reason is that they live in the underground of the eastern African wild. The temperature of the underground cave is maintained at 30 degrees, so the fur becomes a burden. But this is not the point. The point is that they live like ants. There is a queen in the cacti group, especially responsible for breeding. The rest are workers serving as queen. Usually their job is to dig holes and looking for practical plant roots. The cave of a cacti can cover as big as 6 football fields. Think about hundreds of thousands of cacti digging holes in the underground cave. I feel like I'm sweating. You may ask, are hundreds of thousands a bit exaggerated? In fact, this is still said in Guangzhou, because the life of the cacti is very long. The average can reach 28 years. The queen keeps producing. It's really not right to have a cacti army. Speaking of the army, there are really cacti in the cacti kingdom. In addition to those who dig holes, there will be a part of the cacti that is responsible for exploring the cave. The enemy may get into the snake in the cave. Can the cacti resist the snake? Of course. They have a very advanced enemy mechanism. The name is the number of songs. If 3 can't do it, 5. If 5 can't do it, 8. In short, the snake is full and naturally leaves. The queen never worries. The snake will hit her. You say this is a poster or a sea lion. Many people can't tell. I'll teach you a trick today. From now on, it can be distinguished in a second. The secret is to look at their ears. The one with ears is a sea lion. The one without ears is a poster. You see, this one has ears, which is a sea lion. And the head of the poster is light. To be precise, it's not without ears. It has no ears. His ears are a hole. So the ears are the most intuitive difference in their appearance. The second simple and effective judgment method is to watch them walk. This trick can also be distinguished in a second. First, the upper body of the sea lion can stand up, and the poster can't stand up and can only lie on the ground. Second, the sea lion walks with 4 legs. The belly and the ground are separated, and the poster walks on the ground with the belly. Just like shooting a ball, can only bounce on the ground, so the sea lion is more flexible than the poster. So the guy who performed the top ball and turned the ball in the aquarium, that's a sea lion. The poster doesn't have this ability. He can't even stand up, let alone go into the top of a ball. In addition, the sea lion is more gentle. Like this documentary, the sea lion will never attack people. This statement may be a bit exaggerated, because he later added, the sea lion must not disturb him when he is sleeping. At least 20 meters away from him. Oh my god, will he kill people when he's asleep? In addition, there is one more thing that can be well distinguished. Sea lion and poster. It's the skin of the poster. It's the same as the poster. There is this point, and the sea lion skin is pure. In addition, there is another animal. Everyone is more confused. It's the sea dog. The sea dog and the sea lion do look alike. It's not easy to distinguish, because the two of them are actually relatives. They all belong to the sea lion shell, and the sea dog. His nickname itself is the long-haired sea lion, or the fur sea lion. It is known that his hair is longer than the sea lion. It's basically not easy to distinguish, so let's call them sea lions in the outside world. In addition, the sea lions all over the world are on the beach or on the shore, but there is only one kind of sea lion. He will climb mountains, and he often climbs to a mountain that is 300 or 400 meters high. That's right, it's this kind of New Zealand sea lion. So what are they doing on such a high mountain? Let's take a look today. Because they often climb up and down. It has become a smooth mountain road. Okay, we're finally at the top of the mountain. You see, there's one here. They are really gentle and curious about humans. You see, this one took the initiative to come over. In the end, even climbed to the human camera. Come and play. No face, no skin. The reason they climb so high is to come here, not to kidnap and avoid the enemy. Okay, that's it for today's video. See you next time. In order to prevent the fish from escaping, finally decided to swallow it first. Let the fish go to the belly. Then the green reels use their strength. This big fish was swallowed like this. It seems that the fish has not been completely exhausted yet. Green reels not only know how to catch fish, fishing is his specialty. This green reels is throwing bread into the water. If there is a fish who dares to eat bread, he will catch it without hesitation. But the fish are too cunning, because they have been watching out for the green reels. The bread is about to be eaten by the fish. If you can't catch the fish, you won't have a chance. There is only a small piece of bread left. Success depends on him. But at this time, There came another bird. Want to grab the green reels, that leftover bread. And the green reels were careless. The bread was taken away by half. But fortunately, suddenly a fish came to eat bread. It was caught directly by the green reels. Good guy. Finally caught a fish. It's really busy. Then the green reels poked a few times. Let the fish be honest. Then it was swallowed in an instant. The green reels caught a sweet potato and swallowed it directly. It's really delicious. It's just a little dizzy. Let's take a look. This green reels caught a fish. I have to say, I really admire this guy. Not small. It's so flexible. Even fish can catch. There are some means to eat, but the green reels eat. It's basically the old way. That is to swallow it directly. It's said that the green reels swallow the fish in an instant. Good guy. I can't eat it at all. But the caretaker said. But at this time, the green reels feel a little nervous. This is easier to solve. Drink some water, and it's over. The green reels are not just eating fish. Even sweet potatoes are in his recipe. This is another green reels, poked into the soil with a sharp mouth. Caught a sweet potato directly. It's really hard to do this kind of bird. Sweet potatoes are still struggling at this time. He didn't expect. I will be so unlucky. Can be caught in the picture. It seems that life should be like this. The green reels want to swallow sweet potatoes. It's not that simple. It's too dangerous to just swallow it directly. What if the throat is bitten by a sweet potato? So the green reels use his sharp mouth, constantly clinging to the sweet potato. Wait for the sweet potato to run out of gas. You can eat it. And the sweet potatoes at this time, it seems to be gone. Then the green reels don't want to think. Just swallow it directly. Enjoying the moment of delicious food is wonderful. Unfortunately, I still didn't taste it. Sweet potatoes went in. Although a little nervous. But it's okay to bear it.